All right, y'all. So I just got done watching the Thunderbolts movie tonight, and I'm trying to do this review about as fast as I possibly can, but as coherent as possible. So Thunderbolts basically, have you know the Suicide Squad, right? Okay, it's basically Marvel has a Suicide Squad, okay, and it's headed up by Amanda Waller, Marvel's version of Amanda Waller, but this version of Amanda Waller takes a lot of happy pills, and she's deep in the political game. So this version of Amanda Waller is she's gonna send this Marvel's version of Suicide Squad on a secret mission to obtain some uh secret thing. So the thing is, this mission is outsourced to a lot of members of the Suicide Squad separately. They all go to that mission and end up in the same spot, and now there's a new mission once they get there. So turns out they had to rescue some man who was the lone survivor of an experiment. So you know the Weapon X program that made Wolverine and the Super Soldier program that made Captain America and the U.S. agent, people like that. Well, we're going to do a new program, and that's basically the movie. This new program is like okay, from the movie Chronicles, we're going to take Andrew Detmer's brain. We're going to take Andrew Detmer's brain from Chronicles. We're going to place it in the body of Hancock from the movie Hancock, Will Smith. We're going to take his brain, place it in the body of Hancock, and we're going to put an infinity gauntlet on that body. And for added bonus, out of all the gems and rocks on that infinity gauntlet, we're going to add another rock, uh, say an alternate mind stone. Okay, this stone you don't put in the infinity gauntlet, you put it in a spoon. Okay, you put it in a spoon and you light it up, and you do that, and you just let the rock do its job, and that's pretty much the hero of the story. Yeah, that's what Marvel's Amanda Waller thought was a great idea. Don't you feel safe based off that description? Don't you feel like that type of hero will make your kids feel safe? Well, Marvel's Amanda Waller thought so. Guess what? She was wrong, and people started turning into ink spots. So now we got to turn. We got to get the Suicide Squad to deal with the problem. Uh, they sort of deal with the problem by going into his mind and basically having a group therapy session to calm him the heck down. And that's pretty much the movie. That's pretty much the movie. During the movie, they make out a that scene in the professionals, the getaway scene, the genius getaway scene at the end. They make that scene in the professionals. Uh, the central action of the movie was pretty much that scene from Superman taking on the Justice League. That scene. You remember that scene where Superman takes on the Justice League and they gotta calm him down? It's pretty much that. That's the central fight scene and core of the movie. But it's a tad bit more pathetic. um Also, they remake the Naruto versus Naruto scene in the anime when Naruto faced evil Naruto, and you remember how that ended? You remember how they fixed the problem? How Naruto overcame his enemy? Yeah, pretty much what happened in the movie, and that's the movie. There's two post-credit scenes, one after the initial credits and one after all of the credits that tie into something else. So I'll just go ahead and tell you there's two post-credit scenes, so that's good. Um, how would I say this? Thunderbolts is basically like when you're watching an anime and it's a really long anime and they start showing some filler episodes. That's pretty much what Thunderbolts is. It's filler. It's filler anime, but as a shocking twist, you're sort of into the filler episodes. You kind of like it. You're like, okay, well, it's filler, but I'm kind of into it. That's pretty much what Thunderbolts is. It's filler anime until we get back to the main storyline. The music was basically non-existent. It was inconsequential, and you don't have to worry about the music. The location is, I mean, come on, you know it, this is Marvel. The location is it's in New York, where all the stuff seems to keep happening, where it's like superhero central, and all the bad stuff happens in Marvel in New York. So yeah, it's like Manhattan and New York as a whole. Uh, the action of the movie is like here's Civil War, here's Captain America Civil War, and the action's like right here. Not too far from Civil War. The action's good, but it's not Captain America Civil War level good. But it's pretty good. I kind of like the action. The pacing was pretty great. I like the pacing. It was pretty speedy, but not to the point where you start to think that, oh, we're kind of missing some stuff. Goodness gracious, I don't know where this loose thread was. I mean, I'm missing some point. It didn't do that. It was speedy, but it pretty much got to the point. That's the pacing of the movie, and I kind of like that part. Um, life lessons. It's a little bit of life lessons in there. Uh, we all got a past. It's what you decide for the future. That's what matters. We all got our sob stories, whether we're doing it for America or to redeem ourselves, whether we're doing it for money, whichever your reason, it's what you do with the future that matters. We all got a past. The future is what really matters. Uh, you need friends. Yeah, we all need friends. Friends are very freaking important. You learn that real quick in this movie. Do not let your intrusive thoughts win. I would say that is a core part of this movie. Do not let your inner demons win. Don't let these intrusive thoughts win. Don't let the darkness overcome you. And don't push it down. That's not a good idea. Do not push the darkness down. Deal with your problems through therapy, even group therapy. If it helps, therapy is important. You'll learn that too. Uh, Another life lesson in the movie, sometimes you are your own worst enemy. Sometimes you're the problem, okay? And you need to deal with you, okay? Um, Also, little life lesson at the end there, dads are important. We all know moms are important, but in this movie, you'll learn dads are important. Dads are really freaking important. Sometimes it can make and break it. It's a make or break thing. Okay, dads are important. Oh, and this not really a life lesson. It's just a running thought in my mind every time I see a Marvel movie, and that's pretty much death to Bucky. I'm not over it. He killed Mrs. Stark, and now I want him offed. I'm not over it. Okay. Oh, I would say I would give this movie a C minus. I would say I'd give it a C minus. It's not. I'm not gonna fail it, but it's not great. It's good, not great. it's not a failure, but it's not awesome either. So that's where I am with that. I give it a C minus. Uh, but yeah, that's the Thunderbolts movie. The actors in the movie, they did their job. They were in character. Yelena was Yelena. Red Guardian was over the top as well. That brings me to another point. The really bad part of the movie, if they're, I mean, you go into the movie, you know what you're getting into. The really bad part of the movie is some of it is wasted talent. Wendell Pierce is in the movie. I know Wendell Pierce is a great actor, but he was very wasted in this movie. Wasted talent. Waste of talent in this movie. He was basically a non-factor. Marvel's Amanda Waller, she had an assistant, basically non-factor. Even Bucky, we didn't need him in the movie. We did not need Bucky in the movie. We didn't need him. I mean, I know Bucky's pretty much a cash grab at this point, but we really didn't need him. And that's not just because of my hatred of Bucky. It's we actually didn't need him in the movie. But yeah, as far as the actors go, my favorite part is Wyatt Russell. Yeah, the U.S. agent. That guy makes so much sense to me. He was my favorite part of the movie. The action scenes from him were the best. Uh, every time he comes with an idea, it seems pretty practical, kind of callous, but practical. He makes the most sense to me. And me personally, he's a super soldier, but he's not opposed to using it. You know what I'm saying? He's not opposed to a little stick talk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where Captain America is saying, "Yay, America," the U.S. agent is saying, "Hey, this is America." He knows the song. He knows what I'm talking about. This is America. I like that about him. It's efficient. Unlike Batman, I don't think pew pews are clumsy tools. I think they're very freaking efficient. And in the hands of U.S. agent, very useful. Wyatt Russell is my favorite part of the movie by far. Uh, the the villain of the movie, yes, it's the man with the power of 1 million suns. It was, in fact, him, as I thought it was. And I would give this movie a C minus. Not great, but not a failure. So, yeah, that's a Thunderbolts movie.